Welcome back, parent guardians, to our Nottingham community of learners. My name is Mary Beth Pulaski, and I am the proud principal of the Nottingham Knights. I have the gift and privilege of working with your children and a talented, dedicated team of educators. We're proud of our achievements, most notably our recent Governor's Award for Excellence and the NEACH rankings, in which we were listed as the 5th top elementary school in the Commonwealth of Virginia, a true feather in our cap as we move forward for this school year. I'm a former middle school administrator, and I worked at Swanson Middle School. And one of the best parts of my job is watching children and helping them grow in their academic and social-emotional learning. I strongly feel that being an elementary school principal is to be part of a kinder, gentler world. When I'm having a tough day at the front of the house, I simply leave my office, walk into a classroom, and see the joy and discovery on learners' faces and witness the great talents of my teaching staff. This is my 21st year in the Arlington Public Schools, and I ended my teaching career in a transitional bilingual 3rd grade classroom in a Title I school. I always try to keep in mind that I'm a teacher first and a principal second. Our Nottingham mission statement is one that should resonate with you as we partner in our very important work, that of educating your child. We want to raise our Knights to be curious learners about their community, their state, their country, and their world, as well as their place in it. Our vision and mission statement is as follows. The Nottingham community is dedicated to the education of the whole child, intellectually, socially, emotionally, culturally, and physically. Together we share the responsibility of helping each child reach his or her potential as a contributing citizen in our rapidly changing global society. I have to say, last week's monarch butterfly sighting right out in front of school was a moment of wonderment and amazement. There was much buzz and lots of fascination, as well as collective gasps of admiration from our learners, a teachable moment right here at home. Moments like these are the joyful parts of my day. In partnership with you, we join our instructional staff in focusing our efforts on nurturing our Knights in their academic journey of self-discovery. Mr. Kurtzoftikis and I have enjoyed our work along with our teacher leaders as we prepare for over 450 Knights. For those of you new to Nottingham, it feels very quiet around here, but in a good way. We enjoy that our fellow Knights are back at Discovery in their new school, and as we like to say, once a Knight, always a Knight. To you coming back to our Nottingham community of learners, I offer you a sincere welcome back, and to those families who are new to Nottingham, I offer you a sincere welcome. As a staff, we reflected on those adults in our childhood who might have given us a nudge to explore a new talent, to put forth greater efforts, or even to attempt that which we were leery of attempting. With your help, we want to encourage our Knights to strive for on-time attendance to school, to foster determination, grit, curiosity, and optimism. This year, Dr. McCormick and members of our student services staff will be encouraging our Knights to be the 3, safe, caring, and respectful, inclusive of new friends. Be the 3 is closely linked to our responsive classroom approach here at Nottingham, which helps us create a safe, respectful, and caring learning environment. This is an essential characteristic of a school that is engaging and inclusive of a diverse range of learners. As we explore the concept of Be the 3 with our learners, we ask that you as parent guardians in our journey towards educating the whole child help teach and model these important aspects of how to be a good citizen here at Nottingham. Knights in grades 2 through 5 will hear and learn more about our special theme, Be the 3, at our safety assemblies to be held this week and next week. As I'm sure you're aware, family involvement and communications between school and home are important elements in creating a strong learning environment. We consider parent guardians a true asset to our learning community, and we look forward to partnering with you throughout the school year. Nottingham is an amazing place for children to learn, due in large part to the combination of great teachers and wonderfully supportive parents. We work as a team, and we value you as part of our team. Nottingham is an exemplary project school. Together, we work to publish children's writing for authentic audiences. Even in this digital age, the lifelong skills of communicating in both the written and oral form are of utmost importance. This year at Nottingham, we continue our work with APS's Digital Literacy Initiative, the one-to-one device. We are having this occur in grades 2 and grades 3. In addition to our digital literacy work, I'm pleased to announce that Nottingham was selected as one of 6 elementary schools in Arlington Public Schools to be a Discovery Learning Lab School. We will partner our expertise with colleagues at McKinley Elementary. Together with 4 classroom teachers, Nottingham Instructional Technology Coordinator Meredith Allen and I will be receiving professional development on digital learning tools from the nationally and internationally known Discovery Education, a true feather in our cap here at Nottingham. Kudos and many thanks to our PTA and our executive leadership team, ably led by Mrs. Laura Young. Nottingham, as I've said, is an amazing place for children to learn, and we do not take our relationship with you all lightly. Thank you to so many of you who over the course of the year will donate time, energy, funding, and most importantly, expertise to our nights and to our teachers. We are a thriving community because of you. Thank you for entrusting your children to us. Shortly, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Katsitikis, my colleague and true knight himself, to tell you more about this evening and our schedule. Nottingham is a wonderfully inquisitive place to learn, full of exuberant learners, and it's my joy to spend the day with your children.
Thank you, Ms. Pulaski. Good evening, and welcome to Back to School Night for the 2015-16 school year. My name is John Katsitikis, and I'm the Assistant Principal here at Nottingham. I'm beginning my 6th year here as an Assistant Principal and my 11th overall for Arlington Public Schools. For those who don't know, I haven't strayed too far from my roots, as I am a former Nottingham Knight myself. This year we welcome almost 445 students to Nottingham. The smaller enrollment has already been felt in many ways. For example, lunch can now be served at lunchtime instead of having students eating brunch. Each classroom is provided 2 full tables in the cafeteria to eat instead of having to share with other classrooms. The hallways are less congested in the mornings and dismissal runs much more efficiently. All specials are provided outside of students' homerooms. We were also able to bring an entire grade level back inside the building. Those are just a few ways that we have felt the difference. Together with a talented and dedicated staff and strong parent support, Ms. Pulaski and I are looking forward to working with you in supporting your child's academic and social-emotional growth. Regardless of the number of students that are enrolled in Nottingham, our number one job is to provide a safe place for students to learn. Nottingham staff all pitch in to do their part, and we take pride in the different ways we accomplish this. For example, all grade levels continue to deliver the Steps to Respect anti-bullying curriculum throughout the school year in their classrooms. We continue to use responsive classroom philosophies in building a community in our classrooms and supporting the students' social and emotional growth with the same value, if not more than, their academic growth. Once again, with the exception of 5 minutes overlap, we're able to provide a separate recess time for all grade levels. We were also able, for the most part, to schedule teachers to be on recess duty. Last year's teachers reported significantly fewer concerns occurring during recess and spilling back into the classroom. Soon we will inform you all of our IdentiKid system, which will be located in the main office and requires all visitors to sign in and wear a sticker that is printed out while they visit Nottingham. We continue to ask all visitors during arrival to sign in when escorting their child to their morning destination. Friendly reminder, once you drop your child off, we ask that you say your goodbyes and exit the building, rather than wait until students are called into their classrooms. Ms. Pulaski has already mentioned our responsive classroom approach and efforts to build communities within our school and in each classroom. Teachers are also supporting recess as they have walked the boundaries with students to demonstrate how to appropriately use the equipment and to play games. The PE staff, along with Dr. McCormick and administration, will soon be holding safety assemblies for grades 2 through 5 to discuss playground expectations. The PE staff has also been teaching playground games to some of the grade levels to give students more options while at recess. More and more staff are becoming CPR and first aid certified each year. In addition, staff is trained on how to administer an EpiPen, look for signs of a concussion, and how to spot a student having an allergic reaction or a seizure. Several of our classrooms are nut-safe zones, and several grade levels are food-free. We remind parents and guardians that we do not celebrate birthdays at Nottingham with food or cake. Please look for more information from your child's teacher or room parent as to how birthdays will be celebrated and acknowledged in the classroom. We ask that parents and guardians respect this policy and abide by the procedures set forth by your child's teacher. There are other examples as well as how we maintain safety here at Nottingham. My point in relaying this information to you is that we know that your children will spend more time here in a day than they do at home with you, and we want you to feel confident that your child is in a safe place with responsive, caring, and nurturing educators. Please do not hesitate to contact me or anybody else on our staff if you have any suggestions or concerns regarding anything involving safety or health at Nottingham. The evening will go as follows. At 7:15, the first session will begin. Hopefully it's not 7:15 yet, and it'll end at 7:35. The second session will go from 7:40 to 8 o'clock. The 5-minute transition is designed to have parents visit with specialists who will be in their classrooms. After the second session, please join the PTA at 8:05 in the multipurpose room so we can make quorum and pass this year's PTA budget. Please remember that many of our staff members have been here since this morning and have not been home. Please honor the established end time for this evening so they can go home, get some rest, and come back ready to provide quality instruction tomorrow. They are always available via email or their preferred method of communication. Those are better opportunities for them to answer your individual questions. Again, thank you for coming this evening, and we wish you all a very happy and successful and wonderful school year. Have a good evening.
Hello and welcome to Back to School Night. My name is Laura Young and I am the PTA President for this school year. I am honored to hold this position because the PTA is such an integral part of Nottingham's culture. I'm grateful that my two boys, now in the 4th and 5th grade, have enjoyed an outstanding elementary experience here at Nottingham. We are blessed with Principal Pulaski and Mr. K's leadership and partnership, a talented and dedicated group of teachers and staff, and very involved and caring parents. Nottingham is a fun, award-winning school, and we are lucky to be Knights. Being involved in Nottingham's PTA is a wonderful way to give of your time and talents, and I believe volunteering at school has a positive effect on your child, you, and our school community. I hope you'll join me and the large number of already committed executive committee members and committee chairs working hard to make Nottingham special. If you haven't already, please visit the Nottingham PTA website's volunteering page to see a well-written handbook listing the 50-plus events and committees the PTA engages in. There is surely some place you can contribute. Also on the website is the link to a survey where you can indicate your interests and also sign up to be a room parent this year. Please complete the survey this week, though, so committee chairs can contact you with more information and room parents can be communicated to the homeroom teachers. Immediately after meeting your students' teachers tonight, we will convene a brief PTA meeting in the multipurpose room. The primary objective of tonight's meeting is to vote on the PTA budget for this school year. I would like to thank our PTA Treasurer, Kendra Anderson, and the whole executive committee who put a lot of time into developing this year's budget. With the reduction of students enrolled this year, we anticipate a decline in fundraising revenue, and it was not easy deciding how to scale back our programs and events. I'd also like to thank those of you who have already verified your family's directory data online. For those who haven't already done so, please log into the A to Z Directories website to verify your family's directory information, purchase PTA memberships, pay your students' bulk supply fees, and even make tax-deductible donations to the PTA. We appreciate your prompt completion of this task so that we can activate the online directory and get our printed directories published. After you complete the directory verification, this year's login and password will still get an app expired message until everyone has completed this verification and we can turn the system on. So please don't delay. In closing, I wanted to mention that all of the information I've shared with you tonight is also communicated in our PTA electronic newsletters. If you have not received our newsletters and would like to, please email me at president@nespta.org to add your contact information to the listserv. And save the date for our fall social and silent auction on Saturday, November 14th. The party will be held at the NRECA building this year and will include live music by the Buzzhounds. It's going to be a fun night out, and we hope a very successful fundraiser. Thank you again for your time tonight and throughout the school year.